This is a Project A car, otherwise known as a Formula Ford car. This is a new series that I'm going to be running, which is going to be really fun, I think. This car is great to drive. It's powered by an i4. But in this series, you can upgrade the car like this V8 with wings, which is a stretch. But okay, there, an i6 with even bigger wings, which is a little bit of a stretch, but I think it can still fit. Now that's a V10 with small wings, but that's just the same car. Wait, you're telling me that thing has a V12? No. You cannot tell me that. Hello everybody, it is Strain Boy here, and this is of course the first race of the Project A series that I'm racing in personally. I did race, but I didn't have a team. But this is the first race start, and notice how I said it first, because bang, 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 as you can see, everyone's dying. I get a great start, and actually get past all of this, and do really well to get a leg up, and to actually, get, I would say, a pretty good start. But, of course, we have to restart because everyone died. So, second start here. I get an absolute trash start, as you can see me trying to blip the clutch. It's still not going anywhere. That's because of a lengthened first gear. Kind of messed me up there, but it helped with the actual race itself, and I would rather that than... Oh, no, that's right. And we have a crash. And, you know, it's... We're not even 2 minutes into the video, and I'm already been crashed out. I'm sensing a pattern. If you haven't watched many of my videos, you can tell that, yeah. So here's an outside view of it as I get killed here. And I think it's time to play a patented game, Train Boy, the comeback race. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. So yeah, once again, I am doing a comeback race because I'm an idiot. I got hit on the start. So after almost spinning here, get past a few drivers here, Gons, and because they messed up and crashed themselves. So yeah, that's good. That's good for them, you know. So as I was saying before I was really interrupted by getting crashed out, I stayed behind this gun, that's right. But before I got really crashed out, I was saying about how I have a lengthened first gear and a lengthened third gear. Those are pretty easy to notice. Or a shortened third gear, my bad. Those were to help me with acceleration out of corners and to, keep up the acceleration, keep the power up here. So as you can see, I just go straight down the inside of the final corner here at Cadwell Park. Get past Nick Chin for a very tasteful place. I think there was 18 of us, and I already gained 3 places, so we're good. We're getting back there. So now we have Philip Biekevold, I think is how you say it, driving for... actually, no, this is one of my subscribers. Yeah, hi. So, he's driving for the Yaowa Yuri team. He had some problems later in the race, but I get past him. Sorry, I totally forgot that was one of my subscribers. Hi, Philip, if you're watching this video. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how the rest of the series goes. So now I have my good friend, Aaron Fiedlich, the German, Aaron the German, as I rev the absolute hell out of that second gear. And I'm just going to go sneak up the inside. The QP car has been pretty bad recently. They just added wings as the first team to add wings to their car for the season, which is definitely going to be interesting to see how that works out at the next race, which is this weekend at 3 o'clock, I think. I don't know. I would have to check daylight savings times because that's always fun. We love being on different time zone type things. But it will probably be up on the screen when the actual race is. I just have to check that. So now I'm catching up to A.B. Ron, or the good doctor, Aaron Rains, who is, as we call him, A.B. Ron, because there was 3 Aarons at one point. There was A.A. Ron, who was Fiedlich, A.A.B. Ron, and A.C. Ron. So, you know, it happens because there's too many people. with the same name. So here, I am going down towards the outside, coming into T1. I'm like, okay, I got him. I don't got him. I'm on the grass. Pray. Okay, we're good. And then accidentally completely block Aaron because I get massive oversteer coming back onto the track. That was not intentional. But almost understeer straight off the track once again. But you know, it's fine. It happens. So a little later in the race, I'm catching all the way back up to Aaron after making that disasterly mistake. Disasterly, I don't even think that's a word. Whatever! After making a biggerish mistake. So now I'm right behind him. He gets a worse exit, and I feel like as I picked some pretty good upgrades, I feel like it's the same for this week. Even though my teammate didn't show up to this race, I am not throwing him under the bus. I'm not mad at him, I'm just disappointed. As I shoot past him, as Aaron Reigns on the brakes, and then he spins. The poor man. Destroyed his entire career with that one, I would say. Career over. So here we go as... Oh, yes. So going back just before I passed Aaron, I totally forgot about this, is you can see the fact that Mr. Custard Cream has decided to bin it into a wall. Poor man. Poor crime. Poor soul. So here, now I'm just driving by myself. I see Benjamin go off, and I get excited, and then spin on the curb. That, literally, I did a bunch of laps. Never happened in practice at all, and I'm just like, excuse me, why are you doing this to me now in the middle of the race, you... So yeah, it's always fun. We love that. So then, here I pass Deep as he is off. And I'm so close to catching up to Mr. Benjamin Wolrack, I think is how you pronounce his name, who is driving for a French team, I believe, HCR, and he gets another bad exit, and I'm like, don't mind if I do, good sir. I will take that gladly. Thank you. And I get past him. Perfect little pass. Loving life here. And this is where now, because of him, like, getting past him, now there's a little fight as Deep Cuts, who was off a little bit earlier, has now caught back up to us, and his teammate Sylvian, if he ever watches this video, please tell me if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. I'm bad with names. So I'm now catching up to him as well, as Deep goes for a pass behind me. And I am now in not the best position because Mr. Deep Cuts is coming back up with a vengeance. But I'm not 100% sure. But I think at this point, this is... I don't remember if this is before or after Deep has to go back to pits because he gets stuck in a wall, which happened to him. There was some parts of the track. It happened to two drivers, actually. One of them being the top team's teammate, which has drawn some suspicion, but I don't believe any of those suspicions, as I trust them. So now Deep is right behind me. Deep is coming up with a vengeance. Okay, gotta get a move on. And then as I'm getting a move on, touch the grass there, get very close to spinning it out. Deep just has a way better car than me here. Peace T Racing boys were absolutely killing it with their upgrades. Top three teams, I think, are them, Peace T, and at this point, I'm just like, screw it, I'm letting them by. But at this point, it's Peace T, then, or it's Spectre, Simillions, I don't know. It's Williams with an S. And Peace T, I would say. Top three teams. I'm in the midfield right now. Mostly because of getting screwed over by research tokens, which I didn't explain that, but basically the way that this series works and the way that you can get upgrades is you get something called research tokens, which add on to your total in the total research tokens, and slowly but surely you can upgrade your car using these tokens, and there's like a whole system for it. It's really cool. It's really fun. People are getting very hyped for it, and I am very excited to race this series. So a little bit ahead. I think I just had spun out a little bit at a little bit of an off, and now Jacob gets past me in the Poland's finest, which has Among Us on the side, which is very cool, very Among Us. There is an imposter. You know. Also, yes, I am once again racing under the banner of Full Steam Racing. I will race under that banner until I stop sim racing, I think. Mostly because it's just me, I think. You know? If I ever get to the level of esports, you know, you best know that your boy is setting up Full Steam Racing as a full actual esports team. It would be funny. Trust me. So now I'm trying to catch back up to Jacob, trying to get back past him, because I think I had a better car at this point than him. Had 6 liters left. This is the final lap. It was a 23-lap race. Very excited to get this one over with, as my engine was getting very close to being a nice shade of red, which, in this series, once your engine turns red, that means it's dead. Just like me on the inside. Oh, God. But, yeah, this has reliability, which I think is really cool. I'm very excited for what the series might bring, especially with the racing, because I feel like it could be very close. As I have a little bit of an off, as I'm both trying to conserve my engine and not die at the same time, which, you know, it's kind of hard to juggle both of those at the same time. So, now coming up to the chicane again. I hate this part of the track. It is the worst part of this track. I almost spin. I have a half spin. And Gonzer gets past me with his V8 powered car, which was super obese during this race because they had to do 90 Ks of fuel. Or 90 liters of fuel, not Ks, my bad. Which made them grotesquely obese. So that's definitely interesting. Now here is where something interesting happens. So as you can see ahead, coming out of this corner, you can see that is Aaron Fiedlich and the leader, M1LDT, Milt. And Aaron's pushing him, and I'm like, I don't know if my engine's going to make it another lap, so I'm just going to stay behind them and take the line. So yeah, that's how my race ended. It was a very interesting race. Another one of my patented comeback races. Hopefully that doesn't happen next time. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I really hope that you all come back. I am very excited to make more videos on this series and other videos. If you can not tell, I was having a lot more fun making the beginning, and I feel like that's what needs to happen with this channel. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye!